silence is where the truth is revealed. Now, this is going to be completely unscripted. You're probably going to click off by now because your attention span is so fucked. But what I've realized is that silence reveals the truth. Most of us, including me, distract ourselves from the uncomfortable truths of our own lives, whether it's regret, shame, fear, disappointment, frustration, whatever it is, whatever negative emotion you can think of, you distract yourself, whether it's with alcohol, drugs, content, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, YouTube, porn, gambling, TV shows, right? Netflix, whatever it is, you constantly distract yourself to get rid of that, shitness of your life. Honestly, right? That's why you do it. That's why I do it. And what I've realized is these past few days, or even today, to be honest, is I've just tried to deal with silence. Just silence. Meditating or just leaving my phone out or just basically doing nothing. And it might sound stupid, but when you do like absolutely nothing and you do not distract yourself, all of those, like I said before, all of those emotions come forward. Now, what I've realized in my life, the times where I progressed the fastest in the least amount of time and actually progressed the furthest was when I used my pain and my shame and my frustration as motivation. Whether it's because I think I'm getting too fat, or I've been in the same spot for X amount of time, or I cannot be asked or bothered, or I cannot tolerate making less than X amount of money. Now I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I make about 3 to 4 grand a month right now. Just being completely honest with you. And it's been a long time that I've just been broke as fuck. As in like my personal income is been quite low. And the times that I've noticed where I was basically made the fastest progress percentage wise, outside of just money, even like my fitness or any part of my life, it's because I've used the pain. It's because I've been frustrated, angry at myself, shameful. I've been filled with shame and regret and then used that. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because if you constantly distract yourself, you are essentially tolerating and you're making yourself feel content and happy and comfortable, and you're distracting yourself from basically the realities, And what I've realized with me is that the more I distract myself, the more I stay in the same situation because there's no pain to change. Because why would you want to change if it's not painful? Honestly, if you are completely happy with your life, why would you want to change? Now, most of us, including me, are not happy with our lives. But because of that unhappiness, we revert to distraction with the examples I mentioned before. And when you have that distraction, you avoid change and you end up staying in the same position. So you don't solve the problem, you cover it up. Right? Distraction is a temporary problem. Is a temporary cover up or a coping mechanism. That's something that I realized. So basically, just go into the silence, have a cigar at night at 11 p.m. and do nothing. And just sit in your thoughts and ponder and let that pain come up, and it's going to be uncomfortable. But you need to basically use that instead of hiding from the pain. Use the pain, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to actually get you to move. Because you're not going to move when you're comfortable. You're going to move when you're uncomfortable.